actually brought a favourite video.
I have. I'm really glad you let me.
This is one that you picked yourself.
Throw into the mix here. This is by an enormously talented young lady named Leslie Hall, Iowa. I believe she comes from Duluth, Montana.
So should we start with the
I did the full Wikipedia, but I'd really like you to check her out. This woman reputedly is that?
Reputedly is
yep, has a collection of over 1,000 sweaters with gems on. Gem sweaters.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, and appropriately, this video is called Gem Sweater.
Keeper of the gems, I am.
God, she's awesome.
With the power to rock your body as I jam. Can you feel me flowing inside your skull? I have a razor ball of lightning striking your mind, flowing at all times. Where your
So there you go, a whole
Leslie Hall, Gem
a
Sweater.
whole gem sweater, orgasmic fiesta going on
idea.
there.
This woman owns my body and soul, like just down to the knickers. We've never met. Hopefully that'll happen sometime soon.
We'll make it work.
And she's got quite a few videos she's done now, has she?
She does, actually. She has an extraordinary repertoire, and I'm really happy to give a great shout out to Jim.
And I think she's also touring with her music.
Yes.
Sean, how could you?
Wow, somebody was even told, phones
I
on
know.
silent, or even
which I usually have
off.
So anyway, let's go on to
Stephen Fry's doing QI, and he just gets a call from Hugh Laurie. He's like, "What up?"
The Bitly's top 5 virals of the week, guys. We have our usual pick of some of the best videos that we've found on bitly.tv, which is, of course, videos that
next
people
one's a
have
Kitten one,
tweeting and retweeting.
Could I just say these are ones that you picked, or were sort of picked?
They're among the most popular.
Basically, every week there's bitly.tv that you'll see on a daily basis the most popular videos that people are retweeting.
Yeah.
Not all of them are appropriate ones, so we kind of have to handpick some from those top. I don't think people retweet porn
to that extent, but we retweet the ones that are good and funny.
Got it.
And so we tend to find a lot of cat videos, which
cat
is our first one.
Yes, always popular.
This is called Kitten Loves CounterStrike. Kitten Loves CounterStrike.
Who can?
I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, cute cat videos are always the most popular thing.
Did cute cat videos, weren't they responsible for some of the boycotts involved in support of Julian Assange?
Cute cat? I don't know. Really?
As far as I understand it, my limited understanding of many of these things, that the site that was initially launched that housed the collective group Anonymous, that was organizing some of the attacks on perhaps Amazon and PayPal, was originally a site where people would get together to share anime or manga or their favorite pictures of kittens in a bottle.
Well, I did not know that.
Okay.
And the great thing about those video guys is you always learn something new
Something
every
new,
day.
yes.
Usually it's Sean coming up with all these with really obscure
Useless
trivia
crap.
facts.
Huh? No?
So there you go.
Okay, so should we get on to the next one?
Number 4.
Number 4?
Left 4 Dead. Interact.
The humour from ones like those usually comes from if you've played the game. If you haven't played the game, it's lost on you.
Sure.
But I do
I
find.
haven't, so
all right. Well, it is. I got it straight away when I originally watched it, and it is a bit of a craze on YouTube to people playing a computer game and then they kind of turn it into reality.
Well, I mean, the thing about this one, this wasn't quite the same interactivity as Chat Mad and Rob and Treasure Hunt. I mean, this was just literally you pick one, you're dead, and then go back to the very start.
Yes.
And then you eventually find the one that's... But it didn't have the complexity of Chad, Matt and Rob. But this is the Game Station. They're just reviewers like us, but they review video games.
Can you believe that?
But they've decided to act up in their own little interactive video.
I can appreciate that. I'd like to see somebody. This is a challenge to all you gang who like to, sort of do live action recreations of video games that you've played and really enjoyed. I'd like to see somebody score 1 million on Pac-Man in real time.
I bet there's somebody in Japan has done that. And
all right, okay. Well, then you know what?
That must be on YouTube. If
I bet it's Japanese and on YouTube.
All right, and if it's there, I'm going to double down on Donkey Kong. Do you understand? Donkey Kong. It's on like the DK.
Do you know it was originally supposed to be called Monkey Kong and it was a spelling mistake?
Well, you know what? Donkey Kong sounds better.
Because, let's be honest...
Sounds more iconic.
Where the fuck is the donkey in the show?
So the next bit...
Bitly number 3.
I like
the Donkey Kong game show.
Jennifer Aniston's is viral.
Jennifer Aniston goes viral.
Goes viral. Stick all the cute puppies you want with Jennifer Aniston. I still can't stand her.
You know what?
I'm team Angelina Jolie.
And the damn thing is like 6 minutes long, too. I mean,
this is a very cynical...
Listen, I got a little bit of I got some messages coming in here on the wire. Baby Chair Bear 77 wants to know where the third video guy is today. Hello.
He's at WrestleMania.
All right. I am technically,
WrestleMania.
if you count from this direction, the third. Right. So it's
just
because it's
technically he's the fifth, isn't he?
Well, I guess if you count those guys, but they.
No, I'm talking about presenters we've had.
All right.
Sure.
Now, Seraphim1701 says, I miss his bow tie, and I'm really sorry.
We should have brought you one.
Should have brought me a bow tie, shouldn't you, Valazar?
I will get myself a bow. We will do the whole Matthew Smith thing. Now, I'll have a fez as well.
And Job 24/7/365 tells us they feel like the wine has been flowing a little bit too long.
Well, I think that was probably because we had a late start.
Whiskey all over the laptop.
Some of us may have actually... Sean came on the laptop. It seems as though a couple of us may have panicked during a small technological crisis. Some of us didn't. And just went to the bar.
Should we go on to the next clip?
So as you can tell, folks, Jonathan is on the chat room here. So if you've got some questions for the Q&A for our star of... Is it Angel and Buffy?
Angel,
and
Buffy,
Firefly.
and
Firefly.
And what was that show you did with Jensen Ackles?
Oh, it was called Still Life. It was before Jensen Ackles did a really good show. He did the show that I was lucky enough to be on, of course, with Morena Baccarin from Firefly and V. Really lovely little show called Still Life, and it was so good, it never went on the air.
So the studio actually said they would save more money by not airing it. Should we go on to the next bit?
So number 2 in the Bitleys, we have Twin Baby Talk translated.
That was awesome.
I really love this video.
That's great.
Very funny.
Brilliant.
Do you know what? The foot stomping is very sumo. Do you understand? What's up?
But they really do think they're talking to each other. That's the thing, don't they? They have this language.
Well, just like you and I, they think they understand each other. A little bit of news from Super Scott Knapp. Challenge accepted. Zup.
Should we go on to what's the next one? This is a really cool one.
Just to say about the Twin Baby Talk, because Twin Babies... the original video was put out by the parents, and of course it went viral, and of course College Humor then picked up on it, and then they added the funny translation.
It's a bit like the kid with the lightsaber. It's kind of like
people taking
what's already on the internet and improving upon it.
Indeed.
Here we go on to bit
number 1. Who will do something to us later? Second challenge of the week. You asked me.
Посунься! Я Черекс. Дивись на мої ноги. Це від моєї мами. Я останній динозавр на цій планеті. Я роздавив багато комах нею.
That's incredible.
Guys, it doesn't get better than this show. I'm so impressed.
That's the kind of stuff. So every so often you see, like there was one about a giant robot about the other year, and the guy got a film deal out of it. You could really see this person actually getting a film deal.
Well, this was
something else.
I think the first short film that's actually come up on the Bitleys is something that's been retweeted a lot. I'm really pleased to see that people actually are sharing short films.
Yeah.
With their friends and getting out there. This is a great animated film.
It's actually remarkable.
And the guys actually put it out with several different languages in subtitles, so anyone around the world can see it. They can see it in French as well as in the English subtitles.
Well, that's really the brilliance of what you got. Why limit yourself to anybody who,
Yes.
So check that one out, China Kids. And of course, for all the Bitleys and all the videos, we will be having all the links in on our website later. So please do check all the videos out.